Good morning to everyone, and especially Miss Rafi. So this video is about me making a review on a video that is themed around technology. So the video I'm about to review is from this channel, Cookzat in a nutshell. So the channel talks about scientific and technology stuff, and also biological stuff, and scientific and non what do we call it, the non-fiction, yes, non-fiction and fictional stuff. Title of the video is Geoengineering, a horrible idea we might have to do. The purpose of the video is to talk about the use of geoengineering and how it will help us, and our less ditch effort to combat climate change. The source credibility for the video is good. The channel is very well known amongst the YouTube community, because it is very trusted, because it also use a lot of reference and research research and ask them to the experts, so it's very trustworthy. So also, let's get back to the point. So the main idea of the video is technology it is needed to fix climate change, but it's risky. I mean, everything in the world is risky. There's risk to everything we do. So next point is content accuracy and relevance. So content accuracy, so I mean, it is based of real scientific concepts, the climate engineering and stuff. So relevance, I mean, it's pretty relevant because it's talk about climate change. We currently experiencing climate change, like, because every day is sometimes not sometimes is every day is getting hotter and hotter, so it's very relevant to the point. So next point is presentation and explanation. So this one, the video is very clear and easy to understand. The use of storytelling idea is also very good, because the video most of the video on the channel, they always put you in a scenario, like, what if you this. Next point is the use of technical terms. mm, Technical terms like geoengineering, carbon dioxide removal, and solar radiation management. The video explains them in a very simple way, which is good. It is actually very easy for us to understand. For me, especially for me to understand, because it's a complex thing, but they managed to make it simpler by making it simple, if you catch my drift. So next point I'm going to talk about is audio visual quality. This one this point, especially audio visual quality, is the is pretty much the strongest point in the video, because the video is pretty much themed around this point. So first, I'm going to talk about the animation. The animation is top tier. I mean, the art style is not the best, but yes, I mean, it's not the best, but it's gets the job done. So next is the transition between section and section in the video is also nice. No stutter. The voiceover of the video is also nice. There's no stutter. The grammar is nice. The audio is very clear, unlike this video. probably next is the engaging visual. The video is very engaging. The visual also engaging because it not force, kind of let us imagine ourselves into the video, what will happen and stuff like that. So next point is personal reflection and learning. To be honest, what I learned from this video is I learned new things to combat. I mean, new ways to combat the climate change. Because before this video, I thought this the only way to combat climate change is from the zero emission, change to electric, zero fossil fuel and stuff, and luck, I guess. So after learning this, I just know that we have another ways. Actually, this one sounds promising to combat climate change, to be honest. But with this, there's risk, like the thing I talked about earlier. The risk is pretty much the risk also sounds outweigh the our current way of combating the climate change, because like just like the video said, if we start pumping the dust, like the video said it, in simple terms. I use simple terms, like, because they pretty much use simple term for us to understand, so I use it the same way. So like just like they said,
But it gets worse. Once we start pumping particles into the atmosphere on a massive scale, we might be forced to do so for a long time, or we could risk a termination shock. What that means is that if humanity continues to enrich the atmosphere with CO2, but at the same time prevents the planet from heating up by blocking solar radiation, we're sitting on a time bomb. Once we stop geoengineering, the natural cycle will take over again and Earth would heat up. But after a few decades of keeping the planet artificially cold while still releasing massive amounts of CO2, it would heat up much, much quicker. An increase in temperature that would take 50 years today could happen in just 10 years.
you get the point, I think. So next part, I mean point is suggestion for improvement. I think the video, it doesn't need any more improvement. I think it is good the way it is. Probably you can include more real life examples. Other than that, it is very nice. Just it is good the way it is. So that's it for the video. I mean, for the review. That's all from me. Thank you.